Well, 'tis the season for ghouls, ghosts, and of course some pumpkins.
Yeah, we are getting into the holiday season, but you know, not everybody loves the super spooky stuff. Other people love it.
Nope.
We're not really into that,
Nope.
but we know some people are. So Jenn Singer from daytripper28.com is here. She is kind of breaking it down. We're trying to appease everybody. You've got the wide range of Halloween fanatics, and let's start with the family-friendly stuff. This is kind of more our alley. We're not scared of this stuff. And you say the Arboretum. What's going on there?
So the Arboretum, they've got their Scarecrow Festival going on right now. Artist-inspired Scarecrow designs, which you can vote on for which is the best one, and then you can also tour the Arboretum at the same time and see some of those great fall colors that are peaking right now.
Ah,
Yeah.
like the 1-2 punch. See, that's
scary.
more up our alley.
Not
I
scary.
like that. Next up is the Minnesota Zoo and the Jack-o'-lantern Spectacular. We've seen some images, of course, from Shane. She previewed that, but this is super cool.
Yes, the Jack-o'-lantern Spectacular is a pretty awesome walkthrough. It's late at night, and you get to see thousands of different lit-up jack-o'-lanterns and different themes. Takes about 40 minutes to walk through, and the kids will love it.
Yeah, it is really, really cool. You do have to make a reservation for that, though.
Yes,
so
you
if you're
do.
interested, just a heads up. Anoka, we know that is what, the unofficial, official capital of Halloween or whatever,
world.
and they have a big parade.
Yes, well, they've got events going on all month long, which I love. A lot of them are kid-friendly, but the parade is one of the big ones. So that's going on this weekend, or the 23rd, I should say, the Light Up the Night, and then there's also the Grand Day Parade going on, too.
Okay, so some options to soak it all in.
Yeah, and then we know of course, Valley Scare.
Yes, so during the day, it is actually going to be a a full lights on walkthrough of haunted houses, as well as the different rides and pumpkin-themed activities for the kids.
And
So
they
it's
have
got a
different
two-hour.
levels of scariness, right?
Yes, so as long as you're staying there before 7 o'clock, you don't have to worry about anyone getting spooked.
Nice.
This is the spookiness, because we know that there are people out there who like to be spooked. So we've got some stuff
Yeah.
for the adults who
Yes.
want to be, you know, screaming. And Screamtown, right there,
Yes.
Screamtown,
Yeah.
living up to its
Says
name.
it all.
So Screamtown in Chaska is one of my favorites just because you get a lot of bang for your buck, and they do have a right balance of scare factor. There's about 7 different haunted attractions on site. Each one takes a little while. They've also got the abandoned hayride on site too. It's a little bit different of attraction. They've redefined what a hayride is in trying to make sure that you get your scares in.
And that's called Dead End Hayride, right?
It's the abandoned hayride.
Oh, it's the abandoned hayride. So wait, do we have a couple different hayrides?
I think a
on this?
dead end hayride is
So
a different one, right?
Dead
Yes.
End Hayride is a different one.
Dead End Hayride is in Wyoming.
Okay.
So it's a little bit different, and on social media, whenever anyone talks about them, it's these two that battle it out as who takes the title of the best. So I definitely recommend checking out both.
Okay.
And
Or
solve
none.
that one.
So if this is your lane, you got to see which one is legit and
Yes.
which one is top. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
How about New Ulm? What are they doing?
So New Ulm is doing their own haunted attraction. It's their 7th year now. I think it was called New Ulm Nightmares, and it's on their fairgrounds.
Okay.
I like
Pretty
that.
cool.
Okay.
All right, we go from the fantasy, so to speak, haunted things to the real life, necessarily haunted things. And there are actually a few places in Minnesota that are supposed to be haunted, and the first one is actually Mia.
Yes.
We were surprised to hear about
I was.
this. So what?
So there
What's the
is
story?
actually rumors of hauntings at night, mostly in the 4th floor, the Connecticut room. They've got different themed rooms up there, and the night guards have said stuff about seeing different spirits floating around and stuff like that. But the thing that really freaked me out is I went into one of them, the Connecticut room, and it was about 20 degrees colder, and I hightailed it out of there.
Yeah, I'd be running.
So you experienced something.
Yes. So if you do want to do it, I recommend going later at night. It's a little creepier and less number of people. It's a little bit more lit up during the day. And when I went back during the day, it wasn't quite as bad.
Okay. Okay.
Note to
Wabasha
self.
Street. Yeah. Avoid
Avoid
Mia.
the
I'm just
Connecticut
kidding.
room.
We love Mia, but maybe avoid Wabasha Street Caves.
Yes, so they just got new ownership, so I'm really excited that they are opened back up. In the 1920s, there was a scene of a pretty gruesome murder that was covered up there, massacre with the gangsters. And recently, when people have parties there, they hear about or they see different apparitions and hear music and stuff like that. So you can do a tour of the caves and kind of find out a little bit more about the history.
Do you like the spooky stuff, Jen, or are you?
I do.
Oh.
I love the history.
This is where we'll find you. Okay, well, you can do that by yourself. We will stay with the family-friendly
Yes.
stuff. Jenn
Sounds
Singer,
good.
thank you. Appreciate
Thanks.
it. Of course, for more full ideas, you can head to Jen's blog, daytripper28.com.